According to NBC News, the Trump administration submitted a brief to the Supreme Court on Wednesday, June 4th, 2020, arguing that a taxpayer-funded organization should be able to refuse service to work with same-sex couples and others whom the group considers to be in violation of its religious beliefs. Most of us want to start a family. For some, it's easier to have a child of their own, but those that are gay, it makes it much harder. Many states across the United States still ban same-sex couples and people of the LGBTQ community from adopting. Everyone should have that right and not feel left out. As someone that's gay and married, my husband and I want to have children in the future, and adoption is the best option for us. Today, I will argue in favor for allowing same-sex couples to adopt and be given that right. The three main topics I will be discussing are why letting the LGBTQ people adopt, the reasons it's looked down upon, and steps to solve this ongoing issue with adopting. According to adoptuskids.org, of the 400,000 children in foster care, more than 100,000 of them are waiting to be adopted. This is an issue that is going on in the United States. These children need a loving home and parents to take care of them. People part of the LGBTQ community, including myself, should be able to adopt without having any issues. According to AmericanAdoptions.com, studies have shown that same-sex adoption does not have a negative impact on children. It shows children that are raised by LGBTQ parents grow up the same way as if they were adopted by a heterosexual couple. According to HelloMotherhood.com, gay adoption could help children move out of the child welfare system. This increases a pool of couples who are able to adopt and take these kids out of the system. There are many children that are awaiting adoption that are considered troublesome. Many gay parents may have experienced bias prejudice in their lifetime. They can relate to those children that have had a troubled past. These parents can better convince a child that they might understand bigotry and discrimination because they have been exposed to it. This can help the adopted children emotionally deal with their troubled past. Gay adoption is beneficial for children awaiting adoption. Even though this will help kids go to loving homes, there are many drawbacks and some individuals that believe LGBTQ people shouldn't adopt. We as a country have seen some progress within these past 20 to 50 years. But when it comes to adopting or even fostering, there are still those that don't want to allow it. According to the New York Times, on November 2nd, 2019, a proposed rule by the Trump administration would allow foster care and adoption agencies to deny their services to the LGBTQ families on faith-based grounds. This administration is on a way to move forward. It's only going to move us back. According to LGBTmap.org, there are 11 states in the U.S. that permit state-licensed child welfare agencies to refuse to place and provide services to children and families, including LGBTQ people and same-sex couples, if doing so conflicts with their religious beliefs. These states include Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, North and South Dakota, Mississippi, Alabama, South Carolina, Tennessee, Virginia, and Michigan. Alabama permits discrimination only by child service agencies that do not receive government funding. According to USA Today, on January 24, 2020, Tennessee Governor Bill Lee signed a controversial measure that would allow religious adoption agencies to refuse to participate in child placement if doing so would violate the agency's written religious or moral convictions or policies. Lee's spokesman Gilliam Ferguson said, "This bill is centered around protecting the religious liberty of Tennesseans, and that's why he signed it." There has to be a way where people that don't agree with gay people adopting find some common ground. What has to be done with people to side more with gay adoptions are having these children find a home and finding loving parents. Children need a loving home. Many kids fear that they will end up in foster care. Having children find a home will have one less child out there seeking one. Children at the end of the day want someone to call their mom or dad dad, or mom and mom. It doesn't matter if they're both of the same sex. Children need either a mom or dad figure to look up to, and someone that's gay shouldn't be the reason why a child can have that. If a heterosexual couple or parents can have that right, why can't me and millions of LGBT people have that opportunity? Here is a video brought to you by What Would You Do? Enjoy.
Next table, who tells his wife.
It's terrible. It's just wrong. I mean, kid's gonna be gay, and I don't think it's fair for them to start out that way. It's horrible. Just think about it.
They can no longer digest what they're hearing.
That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. She forgot it's 2015. Let that go.
Don't say it.
Enjoy your meal, let that go. Okay.
I just want my baby to have good parents, you know. That's all you need, right?
Yeah.
I think you guys will do fine, don't worry.
That's very nice, thank you.
Save for college now.
We're going to send him off and have Tracy go back then.
He's getting that call from work, so we'll be right back.
Now, with our couple gone, Tracy seizes the opportunity.
Sweetie, I just wanted to chat with you.
No. Why don't you just give it a rest and go back? Mind your business.
I'm just looking out for the baby.
Look out for your own baby. You can't be serious.
No, I mean, I'm
Go back and enjoy your meal.
Even though we have the Trump administration going against many people, let's start off by going to vote on November 3rd and get him out of the office. We need a new administration, and we need to fight for all the states in the US to allow gay people to adopt without having to be discriminated by religion. Yes, we may live in California where it's legal for gay people to adopt, but other states don't have that luxury. Today, I argued in favor for allowing same-sex couples to adopt to be given that right. The three main points I went over were why letting the LGBTQ people adopt, the reasons is looked down upon, and the steps to solve the ongoing issue with adopting. We all want a child to have a home. We should let everyone have the right to have that opportunity. Religion shouldn't have to play a role in adopting an innocent child and not letting future loving parents to doing so. Let's make things right for the rest of the United States and make a change. My name is Roberto Corzon. Thank you.